Good evening. This is All India Radio. I'm Valsa Williams and with me is Renuka with the evening news. The headlines. Home Minister Amit Shah says illegal immigration declines extensively in Assam. Supreme Court asks Centre to inform it by tomorrow whether to keep registration of future sedition cases in abeyance till completion of reconsideration process of sedition law. India says it fully supports democracy, stability and economic recovery in Sri Lanka. India-Oman Joint Commission meeting to be held in New Delhi tomorrow. President Ramnath Kovind presents Gallantry Awards to Armed Forces personnel. Army Chief General Manoj Pandey receives Param Vishisht Seva Medal. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur, along with movie celebrities, to walk red carpet at Cannes on 17th of this month. Legendary Santoor maestro and renowned musician Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma to be cremated with state honours at 3 p.m. in Mumbai tomorrow. National Disaster Response Force earmarks 50 teams for West Bengal, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh in view of severe cyclone storm Asani. India achieves complete vaccination of over 87% of its adult population. In Uber Cup badminton tournament, Indian women's team registers win, defeating USA to qualify for knockout round at Bangkok in Thailand. And an IPL cricket match between Lucknow Super Giants and Gujarat Titans underway at Maharashtra Cricket Association Stadium in Pune. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said that Assam has witnessed a journey of progress and development during the past 6 years. He said people of Assam fully supported the steps taken by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma for the development of the state. Mr. Shah made this remark in Guwahati today in an event to celebrate the first anniversary of the Himanta Biswa Sarma government.
नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में आसाम के मुख्यमंत्री हेमंत बिस्वा शर्मा ने 1 साल में आसाम को बदलने की प्रक्रिया की है। इसको आसाम की जनता का आशीर्वाद प्राप्त। मित्रों, मां कामाख्या का ये प्रदेश भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार आने के पहले यहाँ पर आतंकवाद, आंदोलन, बंद, बम धमाके, गोलीबारी, युवाओं के मृत्यु से एक घसीट प्रदेश। भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार 6 साल चली, पहले सर्बानंद जी के नेतृत्व में, अब हेमंत शर्मा के नेतृत्व में। ये 6 साल के अंदर आंदोलन, हिंसा, आतंकवाद की जगह शांति, विकास, स्वास्थ्य और शिक्षा का रास्ता प्रशस्त हुआ है।
Mr. Shah said in the past 6 years there has been extensive decline in illegal immigration to Assam. He said that it would be completely wiped out soon after the completion of remaining works. Mr. Shah further said Mr. Modi has given special attention to the development of the northeast region and he visited the region 50 times. He said after 30 years, AFSPA was removed from 60% areas in Assam and over 9,000 militants laid down their arms in the last 6 years. Union Ministers Sarbananda Sonowal and Rameshwar Teli also attended the event. Union Home Minister Amit Shah also laid the foundation stones for many government office complexes at a function held in Guwahati. The Supreme Court today asked the Centre to inform it by tomorrow whether the registration of future sedition cases can be kept in abeyance till it completes the reconsideration process with respect to the sedition law. A bench of Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana, Justices Suryakant and Hima Kohli also asked the central government what it proposes to do about pending and future sedition cases as the centre decided to re-examine the validity of Section 124A of the IPC. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, appearing for the centre, said he will discuss it with the government and suggested that there can be guidelines on the issue until the government reconsiders the issue. The bench posted the matter for hearing on Wednesday.
Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said the centre would continue to improve the ease of doing business for the industry and exports to grow. She spoke to the exporters in an outreach program organized by the Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry in Chennai about the India-UAE Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement and the India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement today. She said infrastructure spurs growth in industry and therefore in the union budget 7.5 lakh crore rupees have been allocated for improving the country's infrastructure. She asked the state governments to ensure seamless supply of quality power and suggested giving emphasis on green energy production. She said the exporters should forge joint ventures with entrepreneurs from the UAE and Australia to make use of the two bilateral trade agreements. Minister of State for Commerce and Industry, Anupriya Patel, said the two back-to-back trade agreements with the UAE and Australia were finalized in a record time, making them watershed moments in the Indian export sector. Ms. Patel said India surpassed their target of $600 billion of exports last fiscal and reached the historic figure of $675 billion. Union Minister of State for Fisheries, Dr. L. Murugan, in his address said the marine exports during the year 2021-22 exceeded 59,000 crore rupees when the world was reeling under the impact of COVID pandemic. He said 7,500 crore rupees have been allocated in the budget for the Fisheries Infrastructure Development Fund for this year. He informed that India is currently in first place in the export of shrimps and second in aqua products. The India-UAE Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement came into effect from the 1st of this month, and the India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement has been signed by both the countries. According to the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, it will also come into force within a month of its ratification by the respective legislative bodies. The government will establish 33 new domestic cargo terminals by 2024-25, which will allow India's cargo sector to flourish and grow. Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia said this while addressing the annual event of Air Cargo Forum India. Talking about the reforms in cargo sector, the minister said that industry players need to focus on transportation of smaller cargo loads from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities to metros to achieve the target of 10 million metric ton in cargo. During the last 2 years, in the midst of COVID pandemic, cargo sector has emerged as a promising area, not just for Indian aviation, but for global aviation. Indian cargo sector has witnessed a growth rate of 9 to 10% since 2013-14. During the last 2 years, airlines have witnessed 520% increase in cargo revenue.
India today said it is fully supportive of Sri Lanka's democracy, stability and economic recovery. Replying to media queries on developments in Sri Lanka, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said India, in keeping with its neighbourhood first policy, has extended support worth over $3.5 billion to the people of Sri Lanka this year alone for helping them overcome their current difficulties. He said the people of India have also provided assistance for mitigating the shortages of essential items such as food and medicine. The spokesperson said New Delhi will always be guided by the best interests of the people of Sri Lanka, expressed through democratic processes. Former Sri Lankan Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa and some of his family members have been shifted to Trincomalee Naval Base a day after he resigned following violent protests that led to a nationwide curfew. A protest has begun in front of the Trincomalee Naval Base after reports emerged that Mahinda Rajapaksa and some of his family members are present there after leaving temple trees this morning, the Daily Mirror newspaper reported. Colombo Gazette reported that helicopters were seen leaving the capital city today with VVIPs, and some speculated that they were members of the Rajapaksa family. Today's Speaker of Sri Lanka's Parliament, Mahinda Ayappa Abeyewardena, asked President Gotabaya Rajapaksa to reconvene Parliament and to find a solution to the political instability in the country. Abeyewardena said a meeting of political party leaders is to be held at the Parliament complex tomorrow. The Speaker last week suspended parliamentary sessions till the 17th of this month as protesters gathered outside the Parliament building, calling on legislators to find a solution to the ongoing economic crisis.
The India-Oman Joint Commission meeting will be held in New Delhi tomorrow. The meeting will be co-chaired by Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal and Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion of the Sultanate of Oman, Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf. A high-level multi-sectoral delegation led by Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf is visiting India from today. You are listening to the evening news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Home Minister Amit Shah says illegal immigration declines extensively in Assam. Supreme Court asks Centre to inform it by tomorrow whether to keep registration of future sedition cases in abeyance till completion of reconsideration process of sedition law. India says it fully supports democracy, stability and economic recovery in Sri Lanka. India-Oman Joint Commission meeting to be held in New Delhi tomorrow. President Ramnath Kovind presents gallantry awards to Armed Forces personnel. Army Chief General Manoj Pandey receives Param Vishisht Seva Medal. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur along with movie celebrities to walk red carpet at Cannes on 17th of this month. Legendary Santoor maestro and renowned musician Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma to be cremated with state honours at 3 p.m. in Mumbai tomorrow. National Disaster Response Force earmarks 50 teams for West Bengal, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh in view of severe cyclone storm Asani. India achieves complete vaccination of over 87% of its adult population. In Uber Cup badminton tournament, Indian women's team registers win defeating USA to qualify for knockout round at Bangkok in Thailand. And in IPL cricket match between Lucknow Super Giants and Gujarat Titans underway at Maharashtra Cricket Association Stadium in Pune. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
क्या आप कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं? ऑल इंडिया रेडियो के प्रोग्राम अभ्यास में हमारे विशेषज्ञ आपके सवालों का देंगे जवाब। शनिवार रात 9:30 बजे FM गोल्ड पर। इस बार का विषय है इंडियन हिस्ट्री। प्रश्न भेजने की अंतिम तारीख है 11 मई। आप इससे जुड़े सवाल व्हाट्सएप करें 9289094044 पर या सवाल ईमेल भी कर सकते हैं abhyas.airnews@gmail.com पर। आपका अभ्यास हमारा प्रयास।
अपने बिजनेस को बढ़ाने के लिए लीजिए आकाशवाणी का सहयोग और दीजिए उसे बुलंदियों के पंख।
आपका बिजनेस लोकल है या राष्ट्रीय, आकाशवाणी देती है उपभोक्ताओं तक पहुंचने का हर विकल्प।
और अब तो आप घर, दफ्तर या दुकान पर बैठे बैठे कर सकते हैं आकाशवाणी के किसी भी केंद्र के लिए विज्ञापनों की बुकिंग।
आकाशवाणी के विभिन्न चैनलों पर विज्ञापन देना सुलभ और सस्ता।
बुकिंग है तो संपर्क करें 8700014242 पर।
8700014242।
Welcome back to the evening news. President Ramnath Kovind today presented gallantry awards at the Defence Investiture Ceremony 2022 at Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. He conferred 13 Shaurya Chakras, including 6 posthumous, to the personnel of the armed forces for displaying gallantry, courage and devotion to duty. The President also conferred 14 Param Vishisht Seva medals, 4 Uttam Yudh Seva medals and 24 Ati Vishisht Seva medals for distinguished service of exceptional order. Army Chief General Manoj Pandey received Param Vishisht Seva medal from the President. Captain Ashutosh Kumar was awarded the Shaurya Chakra posthumously. The ceremony was attended by Vice President Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, among others. Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare Dr. Bharati Pawar today launched Atal Innovation Mission Prime Playbook in New Delhi, which aims to help entrepreneurs grow and scale up. It aims to capture the journey of taking technology from the lab to the land with science-based aspiring entrepreneurs. It also aims to equip scientists, startups and incubators with the necessary know-how to go beyond their technical ideas.
Coal production has increased by 29% in the last month as compared to the corresponding period of the previous year. Over 66 million tons coal production was registered last month. The Coal Ministry said coal dispatch increased by 8.66% to 71.3 metric tons from 65.62 metric tons during last month as compared to April 2020. The coal dispatch to power utilities went up by 18.15%. The ministry said the overall power generation last month has been 11.75% higher than the power generated in the corresponding period previous year. A converged communication system designed and developed by RailTel Corporation of India Limited will be installed at 230 railway stations in Southwestern Railway Zone at a cost of over 107 crore rupees. This state-of-the-art Internet Protocol telecom infrastructure aimed at enhancing the safety and efficiency of train operations will meet all the current and future connectivity requirements of the railways. This will replace the aging time division multiplexing-based systems. The project is slated to be completed within 12 months. RailTel is a mini Ratna central government PSU under the Ministry of Railways.
Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla will be on a 3-day visit to Arunachal Pradesh from tomorrow. During the visit, he will inaugurate and address the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association India Region Zone 3 conference. The conference is scheduled to be held in the Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly on the 12th of this month. Mizoram Governor Dr. Haribabu Kambhampati has called for making a self-reliant Mizoram in the line of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's clarion call for Atmanirbhar Bharat. The governor said the legislators of the State Assembly have a higher responsibility to achieve the goal of self-reliant Mizoram. Governor Dr. Kambhampati was addressing the special assembly session of the State Legislative Assembly at Aizawl today to mark the Golden Jubilee of the Legislative Assembly. He said the Golden Jubilee celebration befittingly coincides with the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the celebration of 75 years of the country's glorious independence.
In Jammu and Kashmir, Kulgam District Administration is extensively promoting organic farming so that people can consume food items that are safe, healthy and free from chemicals and pesticides. Speaking to AIR News, District Magistrate Bilal Mohibuddin said they are also promoting spices and pickles under the One District One Product ODOP initiative of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Vice President and Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu said Parliament should be an effective instrument for shaping the vision of New India. Speaking during a function organized today in New Delhi to mark the Rajya Sabha Day, Mr. Naidu appealed to all the members of Parliament to follow discipline, showcase dedication and be punctual, regular and attentive during the proceedings of the House. Pointing out that the nation is celebrating 75 years of its independence as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav this year, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu termed the theme of Azadi and patriotism for various competitions and events appropriate. Speaking on the occasion, Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Harivansh, lauded the officials of the Rajya Sabha Secretariat for their unflinching loyalty and dedication towards the Parliament.
As part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and Swarnim Vijay Varsh celebrations, a delegation of 25 Bangladesh Mukti Jodhas, freedom fighters involved in the 1971 Bangladesh liberation, visited headquarters of Eastern Air Command of Indian Air Force in Shillong today. This visit is being undertaken as part of the Golden Jubilee of the Liberation War of 1971 and Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations and provides an opportunity for members of the delegation to relive the moments of the Liberation War. And now let's listen to our special program Azadi Ka Safar, highlighting the importance of the day during the freedom struggle.
Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav.
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News, Birth of a Nation.
India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
In today's episode, we commemorate the 165th anniversary of the First War of Indian Independence that was sparked on the 10th of May, 1857. The War of Independence was fed by resentments born of diverse perceptions, including the disturbing of the social fabric, harsh land taxes, and crude treatment of Indian kings, queens, and princes. The immediate spark, however, was the use of greased cartridges. The grease used on these cartridges was rumored to include fat derived from beef and pork.
In May 1857, 85 sepoys of the 3rd Cavalry Regiment, on their refusal to use the greased cartridges, were court-martialed and sentenced to long terms of imprisonment. On the 10th of May, the sepoys shot their officers, released their fellow sepoys, and headed towards Delhi. After the outbreak of the mutiny in Meerut, the sepoys quickly reached Delhi, whose 81-year-old Mughal ruler, Bahadur Shah Zafar, was declared the Emperor of Hindustan. Soon, the rebels had captured large tracts of the northwestern provinces and Awadh.
कंपनी बहादुर बनकर हमसे कह रही कि हम बागी हैं। हम अबू जफर सिराजुद्दीन मोहम्मद बहादुर शाह ताजदार हिंद बागी हैं। हमने बगावत की। आज जैसे तुम बगावत कर रहे हो, तारीख उसे हमारी जंग आजादी का पहला कदम कहेगी। और ये मत भूलो, आजादी की लड़ाई एक बार शुरू हो जाती है तो मुकम्मल आजादी हासिल किए बिना खत्म नहीं होती। तुम अपने जुल्मों के इंतहा लाओ, हम अपनी कुर्बानियों का हौसला लाते रहेंगे। इसलिए अबू जफर की शिकस्त हिंदुस्तान की शिकस्त मत समझ लेना।
The loss of Delhi was a serious loss of prestige to the English. Very soon, the uprising spread throughout northern and central India. Bahadur Shah Zafar in Delhi, Begum Hazrat Mahal in Lucknow, Nana Sahib in Kanpur, Lakshmi Bai and Tantia Tope in Jhansi and Gwalior, Khan Bahadur Khan in Bareilly, Maulvi Liaquat Ali in Prayagraj and Varanasi, and Kunwar Singh in Bihar were the main leaders of the First War of Independence.
The East India Company's response came rapidly as well. With help from reinforcements, Delhi was retaken by the end of September. However, it then took the British around 1 year to completely suppress the uprising, which was contained only with the independence activists' defeat in Gwalior on the 20th of June, 1858.
The uprising of the First War of Independence shook the foundation of the British East India Company and disclosed their inefficiency in handling the Indian administration. The major impact was the introduction of the Government of India Act 1858, which abolished the rule of the British East India Company and marked the beginning of the British Raj that bestowed powers in the hands of the British government to rule India directly through representatives.
However, the First War of Independence in 1857 ignited the spark and provided the momentum that continued to serve as the main source of inspiration for the people to vigorously fight the British to free their motherland.
And that brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.
Fssai has launched Food Safety Connect app for food business operators and consumers. Download this app from Google Play Store and easily apply for Fssai registration. Consumers can use this app to register food-related complaints. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur, along with movie celebrity country, will walk the red carpet at Cannes on the 17th of this month. The red carpet event at the 75th Cannes Film Festival is going to be a gala event as celebrities including Akshay Kumar, A.R. Rahman and Nawazuddin Siddiqui are set to walk the red carpet as part of the Indian delegation on the opening day of the film festival. India is the official country of honour at the Cannes Film Market in this edition of the festival. This is the first time that this honour has been bestowed on any country and comes at a time when India is celebrating its Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. India and France are also celebrating 75 years of diplomatic relations this year. Legendary Santoor maestro and renowned musician Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma passed away in Mumbai this morning. He was 84. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed condolences and said Shiv Kumar Sharma ji popularized the santoor at a global level and his music will continue to enthrall the coming generations. The Maharashtra government has announced a state funeral for Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma. He will be cremated with state honours at 3 p.m. at Vilepale Pavanhans Crematorium tomorrow. His son and santoor player Ravi Kumar Sharma said he will remain alive through his music.
मेरे फादर पंडित शिव कुमार शर्मा मेरे गुरु भी थे और आज वो हमारे बीच नहीं है, लेकिन हिज म्यूजिक लिव्स ऑन. जिस तरीके से वो गए वो पीसफुल था और उन्होंने पूरी दुनिया को अपना संगीत दिया है, उनको शांति दी है अपने म्यूजिक के थ्रू, और जो संतूर के लिए जो उन्होंने किया है पूरे दुनिया भर में वो आज उसका नाम प्रचलित किया है. तो वो हमारे साथ नहीं है, लेकिन अपने संगीत के द्वारा हमारे साथ हमेशा रहेंगे.
India has achieved complete vaccination of over 87% of its adult population. Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya has asked people to keep following COVID-appropriate behavior even after getting vaccinated. More than 190 crore 50 lakh of COVID vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. The Health Ministry said India's active caseload currently stands at 19,637. The recovery rate is currently at 98.74%. In Jammu and Kashmir, 2 terrorists were gunned down by security forces in an encounter that erupted between security forces and terrorists at Kriri in Duru area of South Kashmir's Anantnag district this evening. DGP J&K Dilbag Singh told All India Radio,
आज ही शाम को जो ऑपरेशन पुलिस की खास इत्तला पे शुरू किया गया था, जिसमें पुलिस और आर्मी की पार्टियां मौके पर इस वक्त ऑपरेशन में लगी हुई है. अभी तक इस ऑपरेशन में 2 दहशतगर्द मारे जा चुके हैं और दोनों की पहचान होना भी बाकी है. ऑपरेशन अभी भी जारी है. ऑपरेशन खत्म होने पर बाकी जो इत्तलात मसूल होंगी.
In sports news, in Uber Cup badminton tournament, the Indian women's team has registered its win, defeating USA 4-1 in Group D fixtures to qualify for the knockout round at Bangkok in Thailand. In IPL cricket, Gujarat Titans were 116 for 4 in 16.5 overs against Lucknow Super Giants at Maharashtra Cricket Association Stadium in Pune when reports last came in. Earlier, Gujarat won the toss and opted to bat first. Rajasthan Royals will face Delhi Capitals in the 58th match tomorrow at the D.Y. Patil Stadium in Navi, Mumbai.
The National Disaster Response Force, NDRF, today said that 50 teams of the force have been earmarked for West Bengal, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh in view of severe cyclone storm Fssai. In a statement, the NDRF said 22 teams are deployed on the ground while 28 self-contained teams are on alert within the states to tackle the situation. Talking to All India Radio, NDRF DG Atul Karwal informed,
NDRF has been tracking the progress of the super cyclone storm Fssai along with the predictions of forecasts of IMD and other organizations. And the battalions in the states have been in constant coordination and in touch with the state governments there. Based on their requirement, in West Bengal, we have deployed 12 teams and we have 5 more teams in reserve in West Bengal. In Odisha, we have deployed 1 team and 16 more teams are in reserve. In Andhra Pradesh, as per their requirement, we have deployed 10 teams and 6 teams are available in reserve in Andhra Pradesh. So considering all this, we have a total of 50 teams, out of which 23 have been deployed at locations indicated by the state governments, and 27 teams are available in reserve in these 3 states.
For IMD, Fssai is likely to move towards northwest Bay of Bengal off Andhra Pradesh, Odisha coasts and weaken gradually into a cyclone storm during next 24 hours.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Home Minister Amit Shah says illegal immigration declines extensively in Assam. Supreme Court asks Centre to inform it by tomorrow whether to keep registration of future sedition cases in abeyance till completion of reconsideration process of sedition law. India says it fully supports democracy, stability and economic recovery in Sri Lanka. India-Oman Joint Commission meeting to be held in New Delhi tomorrow. President Ramnath Kovind presents gallantry awards to armed forces personnel. Army Chief General Manoj Pandey receives Param Vishisht Seva Medal. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur, along with movie celebrities, to walk red carpet at Cannes on 17th of this month. Legendary santoor maestro and renowned musician Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma to be cremated with state honours at 3 p.m. in Mumbai tomorrow. National Disaster Response Force earmarks 50 teams for West Bengal, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh in view of severe cyclone storm Fssai. India achieves complete vaccination of over 87% of its adult population. In Uber Cup badminton tournament, Indian women's team registers win defeating USA to qualify for knockout round at Bangkok in Thailand. And with that we end the evening news. Good night.